Another
It's not
video.
really.
What do you mean another
That's
video? Our
another video.
very
It is another
first
video.
review.
I mean, it's another video.
It is another video, you're right.
It's still another video.
All right.
Another video. This time it's a movie review. Jujutsu Kaisen
Since Zero
Zero, a
movie.
prequel to the actual anime. We went and saw it the other day. The other day, as in
Yesterday.
yesterday, March 18th. Um, it was pretty. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. It was
It
pretty
was good.
nice.
It was a good movie. 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 I liked it. It was a good movie.
So
I just
you saw it. You saw it in Florida, and I saw it. And I saw it in New York,
I
and we
mean
just decided to see it to go review it.
I mean
I
they
mean,
did.
being both like being Jujutsu fans and all that, we wanted to show like the franchise love and support. So we went out to see it, and we decided to do a review on it.
Mm,
But yeah, how do we feel? How do we feel coming out? I
okay.
know it's not like
For
I know we only had like a night to sit it out to let our feeling like out the things. But how do we feel like?
how do we feel? Well, I think the movie was great. I mean, animation was on point. Of course, it was on point. Animation was very good. Um,
The movie overall was alright. It was a good coming of age story about Yuta. Like it was a good coming of age. Going through like his personal doubts, working
yeah.
through his self confidence.
Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. So we have this character
Actually,
Yuta.
if we're starting from the very beginning, I'm gonna have to let you do that because I actually came 10 minutes late. The only thing I remember from the beginning is when I think the traffic accident happened.
No, you're fine.
And
Yuta.
Rika becomes a tragically dies and then becomes a demon.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, that's
as a
basically
demon.
that's basically the beginning. Like they were kids. They liked each other, and eventually
Puppy love all that.
Rika eventually Rika asked him to marry him when they get older. So Yuta accepted, but eventually there was a tragic accident where she died from a car crash. So eventually, what happened was Rika didn't want to die, so she became a demon, and that's how Yuta got cursed by his girlfriend Rika. So what happened was is that ever since then, other curses refused to get near him, and people would die close to him who tried to bully him. Like for example, like the four bullies that tried to bully him in the very beginning of the movie.
Wait, did they get murdered? Did they get murdered? What
Yeah,
happened?
Rika just grabbed them and just shoved all of them inside one locker, and they all could die and crushed. Yeah, you see blood coming out the locker.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I missed that.
yeah,
Oh wow, that's
it's messed
pretty.
up.
I must have missed also the scene where Gojo introduces Yuta to the to Jujutsu High because
Yeah.
Gojo
So
always brings you this.
yeah, so what happened
I
was
never seen that in the trailer, but
yeah,
I think I saw that.
so what happened was is that once they found out about Yuta, the higher ups in the Jutsu High wanted to like execute him because they didn't know that
As
when
always.
Rika, of course, when Rika was gonna go on a rampage because they put her as a special grade curse. You know, special grade curse, like one of the highest of highest curse.
And we got
So
grades 1 to 4 in special grade.
yeah, no, I'm sorry, what?
We have grades 1 to 4, and then we have special
And then we have
grade.
special grade, yeah. So what happened was, of course, the high wanted to kill him, but Gojo's like, nah, I'm gonna put him in the classroom with the other kids. So what happened was is that after he got introduced, he walked in the class and everyone else just saw Rika behind him and they just jumped and they wanted to attack. They're like, yo, why is this curse behind you, man? What's going on?
I'm gonna be. Mm, I'm not gonna lie. If I were to have like a curse and that shit is special grade, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna find out. Like,
Oh my
if I'm
god.
gonna have a special
Yeah,
grade,
but people would die constantly.
like, that's why you go to Jujutsu High, learn how to control it.
This guy.
And as Gojo said, learn how to
Yeah,
control
I
it.
think it was pretty cool because it would show you Yuta's personality. He even said he would try
No,
multiple times to kill himself.
facts. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I lost my train of thought. You were saying?
No, I said it's interesting because you will see like even Yuta like he tried to kill himself because he didn't want to hurt others, which shows you that he's actually a pretty good guy.
But I don't think killing yourself is the
Nah, but
answer.
it's because he thinks people die because of him, so
I don't think
he was
killing
tired
yourself
of it.
would be.
I mean
Um,
it sucks.
I mean, I guess like having a special grade demon would be kind of annoying.
Yeah,
Trying to live a normal life and that bitch is just always there. You're like,
that's
bro,
annoying.
let me sleep.
Okay, so next thing that happened is eventually Gojo introduced Yuta to the group, and then they went on the mission. And you know the mission, right? You remember the mission?
That's what I came in. That's where I came in. I
Okay.
think that's why I started with it.
Okay.
That's the elementary school, right?
It's where Yuta and Maki teamed up to save the kids.
It's where Utah and Maki teamed up. So that yeah, Utah was introduced to Maki, Toge, and Panda. Jujutsu and I.
Yeah.
Know each other. We got to know them. How we feel about. I mean, we already. There's no question to ask. We already know them from the anime, and we already know that we like them already, right?
Yeah.
We love Maki. We love
We love Maki. We love Panda. We love Toge. They were all awesome.
Panda was not a Panda. Toge, her speech, that shit. His ability's pretty cool. His ability's pretty cool.
I think it's still
And
the
then,
most busted one.
Gojo being Gojo. Gojo was the most Gojo I've ever seen him being in any jutsu content.
Pretty much.
But
I mean, I love how his character is so consistent the entire movie, bro. He always brings a smile to my face.
it's the fact that he's so overpowered and he's still relevant and
Yeah,
still relevant to the story. It's insane like how close he is within the story and
pretty much.
you have such a strong character already.
Yeah. So okay, so back to the elementary school. So Toge
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maki went to the elementary school looking for the kids, right? So and then Toge, I'm sorry, not Toge. Maki realized that all the curses refused to jump towards Yuta because of his curse. And then eventually we got one giant curse that pulled up, and then the curse ate both Yuta and Maki, which I think was pretty funny in my opinion. So eventually, like when they got inside, and then Yuta saw that Maki got hurt, and then she's getting like hurt because of the curse, and then they found the kids inside the
And
curse.
the curse started to affect everybody.
Yeah, so it affected everyone inside, the kids and Maki. So Yuta was like, "Nah, fam, I'm not gonna die." He
Yeah,
pulled
he
out,
realized
yeah,
he was the main character. He
yeah.
realized he was the main
You were the
protagonist.
main character. So what he did was he grabbed the ring in his neck, pulled it out, and then put it
Totally
inside his.
manifested Rika, yeah.
Yep, and he's like,
I
"Rika,
thought
give me
see,
help."
that scene was
That was nice. That was nice. That was nice.
that
And
relation,
then, yeah,
um,
and then you see Rika just jumping out the curse and started rampaging all over it. Like, oh my gosh.
oh, yo, yo, I'm not gonna lie, that part was funny when Utah was carrying Maki and the kids. It was like, all right,
I mean, they couldn't move.
distracting him. I think Rika's distracting. They give you a shot of Rika just fucking ripping this dude apart. Like,
I'm like, all right, she is
she's
busted.
doing more than distracting. She's doing more than distracting. She's
Yeah.
defeating her. She's
Yeah.
doing
So yeah, and then
I
eventually
love the way
Yuta.
it's thinking
Huh?
of this. And then we see a certain character. I guess he was the one behind the whole. Because you remember the thing that had went wrong is that under the veil during the elementary school like mission, it was supposed to be easy and whatnot, and there was like that crazy demon that came out of nowhere.
Yep.
And we come to find out it was like the work of somebody.
Yup.
Remember who that person was?
Oh yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there when he's
Yeah,
introduced.
we'll get there.
So after that,
That's a surprise tool for her.
pretty much. So after that, what happened after Yuta saved Maki and the kids? Um, eventually him and Gojo, they started talking about the curse and how to help it, like break the curse or channel the curse. So what Gojo was doing, he's like, okay, we're gonna teach you how to control that curse, but the best way to help like control it in a way is with a weapon, a curse weapon. So what does Gojo do? My man gives him a katana to learn how to use.
And I can't. That sound clean.
That katana was good.
If you're gonna give me a vessel, if you're gonna give me a vessel to like put my curse energy through, it has to be either a sword or a sword.
Bro, I
I'm not
love.
gonna take anything other than that.
Bro, nah, for me, yo, just give me a sword or give me a pole. Like like the pole that people
What?
use. The one that the Maki was using to train with Yuta. A staff. I'm sorry, staff.
That?
A staff. I said
What is
pole.
that pole?
Oh my god, I meant staff. I
Yo,
meant
stripping
staff.
pole?
Nah, ham. Nah.
Is that what you
Nah,
actually
fam.
do?
Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah,
Is
fam.
that what you see yourself doing?
Mm-mm. No.
Stripping, twerking. Your
Be
first
quiet.
surge.
No.
Hey man, you do got the
No.
the
No.
truck.
Be quiet, boy. Stop.
Hey man,
Nah.
you do what you got.
Nah.
This one guy.
No. Anyways, this guy. Anyways, so Gojo told him that he has to learn how to properly use the sword. So what happened is that Yuta and Maki started training so he could learn how to properly use the sword. And I think 1 month passed by then. I
I think
think
it
one.
was a couple months.
I
A
think
couple
no. I think
months.
one month
Pendo,
passed by
Pendo was
then.
the one that said it. Pendo was like, yeah, a couple months already passed, but it looks like Yuta's coming along.
That's
Looks like
true.
he's
That's true.
doing
That's true. That's true.
look like he's doing his thing and whatnot. But yeah, Yuta was actually a pretty fast one. I mean, he is a
I
good
mean, a
character.
couple of months passed, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Plus, he is a special grade dude.
He is.
Wait, but I'm confused. Is he the special grade? Or, I know Rika's a
Rika.
special
Rika's a special grade, not him.
but it looked like he was also considered special grade
Because of Rika.
because he was able to maintain Rika.
Because no, because
Is he still
Rika.
special grade?
No, no, no.
Is
He
he
is.
still
He
special
was.
grade even after a certain event?
No,
After
no, 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 no.
yeah,
He became special grade once Rika cursed him. Rika is a special
he
grade.
cursed Rika. What's
Rika.
he?
Rika is a special grade demon.
Yeah, but he's the one that cursed Rika into a special grade demon.
We'll get there at the end, my guy.
Oh, damn.
This guy. Oh my goodness.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah. By the
Oh,
ways. By the way, we didn't say this. Spoilers.
oh.
We just realized that spoilers.
That's-
Forgot to mention spoilers. Anyways,
yeah,
I'll put it. I'll put it in the very. I'll write it. I'll write it down.
It's not spoiler free. It's not spoiler free. If you came here, you definitely watch it.
Okay,
So,
I'll put it in the beginning. I'll put it in the beginning for those that are like considering to watch it. Anyways, I think after that's during the training, I don't really remember what happened, but I think that's when we're introduced. No, 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 no. Now I remember. It was now Yuta and Toge. Toge had to go to a mission. So Gojo was like, Yuta, how about you go with Toge and just see what he can do? I think that's what happened next.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I remember. I see what you're saying. I forgot where exactly they went to.
They went to like an alleyway.
Yeah, no,
They went to an alleyway.
it was a marketplace. It
Yeah.
was like some random marketplace.
It wasn't a random marketplace in the alleyway.
Yeah, no, it wasn't some. It was some marketplace. It was a bunch of demons, a bunch of fish demons.
It was a fish demons, bro. Bro, I still believe that Toge's curse is one of the most broken curse. Period.
And his curse ability.
It's one of the most broken, powerful
Dude,
curse. Period, bro.
I mean, it's the most useful one too.
It is.
Because he creates.
Cause dude, cause all he has, he just say a word and it just happens. He said a word and it happens.
It's very strenuous. Like
It
you
is.
see him like throw up blood a lot. You see Toge throw up blood.
Yeah,
a lot.
cause his throat hurts.
Like that throat medicine.
His throat hurts, bro.
Medicine, you know what he be putting in there. But anyway, Toge is a cool character. I love Toge.
Yeah. So
Toge.
Toge walks in, looks at the demon, and just says, "Explode," and they explode, whatever. And then, an unexpected visitor happened. A special grade demon.
Ghetto. Was that when Ghetto first appeared?
No, 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 not yet,
Oh,
not yet. It was the demon. It was a demon that pulled up.
Egg demon. Some red.
It was a demon
fat
that.
egg demon.
Nah, it was like a monkey, whatever demon that pulled up.
Was it after?
It was after. It was after Yuta. I'm sorry, not Yuta. It was after Toge destroyed all those fish demons, and as they were walking away, the other demon showed up.
And he started using that
The
flash.
the light flash thing, yeah, and he tried to kill them and stuff. And then eventually, because Toge was too tired, his throat hurt too much, so he couldn't do another one. He did it one. He did another one, and he said twist. I remember he said twist, and then his arm just twisted.
The arm twisted. That was pretty.
And then that was the last time he could have used it because his throat was hurting him. So what happened was Toge wanted to do it the rest by himself, but Yuta's like, no, 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 no. You're tired. Let me help you out. I'm gonna get the medicine. It was. So Yuta,
He was
Yeah.
the main character
Yup.
of the series. He had
Yup.
to take over.
so that's when Yuta finally decided to go like in with his training by channeling Rika's curse energy and putting it in the sword. It was his first time doing that. So he went in, started to attack the demon, but his main plot was to go get the remedy because the remedy fell when they were running away from the demon. So he got the remedy and threw it to Toge. Toge drank it and then just killed him immediately.
Yup.
I thought it was pretty. I think that was a very good.
It was a cool sequence.
It was a cool sequence, and it was a good character development for Yuta because he got resolved to continue to actually destroy curses.
He got self confidence.
It was really good.
He got enough confidence to do what he needed to do.
Oh, yeah.
Success.
Oh yeah. And then that's where we got introduced to a special character called You say it.
Maki.
No. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
You
Geto.
know what I mean. We got used to
No, but
Ghetto.
so far in the movie, like, how did you like Yuta, by the way?
You said
A lot of comparisons with Megumi. If you notice, no wonder why Megumi loves Yuta.
yeah. I noticed.
Like, do you remember who's Megumi?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I actually see why. They're actually very similar in character. Well, besides like them looking alike, but I can see why Megumi likes Yuta. They're actually like pretty similar.
They are.
I mean, judging from their abilities, they kind of look similar as well. Like
Megumi and Ghetto.
no Megumi and Yuta.
I was about to say.
Megumi and Yuta. Like
Cause
their
Megu,
abilities kind of looks
nah,
because
cause Megumi
Megumi's
summons the
how do you call
dogs.
that thing? How do you call that thing? That ultimate ability where you just summon
He goes like this.
summon a space, and then whatever in that space you can do whatever you want.
You mean your room? I'm joking, but I don't know.
Speaking of room, I can't wait for the next chapter. But that's
A-
something very
Anyways,
good.
that's a whole different conversation. Anyways, so we got introduced to Ghetto, and then Ghetto was like, "Dang man, I was really hoping to see Rika."
Oh yeah,
And then we got to see his place.
the guy behind like behind the elementary school attack
Yeah,
and behind this attack too.
and
Trying
then
to finish on Rika.
yo,
So,
you're jumping too much, my guy.
huh?
You're jumping way too much.
No,
Oh, elementary
I
school attack. Never
recap.
mind.
Yeah,
My bad. Okay, you're right. Right.
my
Right.
bad.
Okay, so what happened next? What happened next? Yeah, we go to Ghetto's place, and then some girl was having this curse harassing her. Ghetto got rid of it, and then some rich guy was like,
Oh
"Yo,
yeah, that was some weird stuff.
that
I'm
was
not gonna
weird.
lie, that was some weird.
That
That
was
was
just
just
weird,
weird.
bro."
He was like, oh yeah, you always feel like somebody's on top of you, right? And she was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And he was like, and you constantly have feelings of wanting to get raped. I was like, dude, what?
It was weird. It was very weird. And then
Yo,
and then eventually
that's a
Ghetto
weird
when
thing.
yeah, and then when say,
Uh-huh.
say it.
No, actually, I'm gonna leave it to the scene where it's like the near final scenes because that's what I'm actually gonna bring it up.
That's what you're gonna talk. Okay, and then Ghetto got to talk to this rich guy, and then he calls him monkey, and then and then the curses
Yeah,
killed him.
Who is he? Who is where he's from? Like who
Ghetto,
is this guy?
Ghetto
Yeah,
is
who is this
he
guy?
used to be in Jujutsu High, but we'll get there. We'll get to his backstory in a little. And then Ghetto got to see his quote unquote family and was super excited to see them. Say, hey, let's
But
make a
yeah,
family
why would he
picture.
call the guy? Why did he call the guy monkey? Like, what
Cause
made him?
why did he call him monkey again? I don't remember. Cause something
You don't
about not
remember?
being
You don't remember because the guy was human. So
he's
Ghetto,
human.
he's a sorcerer.
Yeah, there you
He's
go. There
not
you go.
human.
There you go.
On some Voldemort stuff.
There you go.
Voldemort and the Death Eater.
Oh my gosh. So then when Ghetto got to see his family, they said, okay, we're gonna go see someone, and then cut to Jutsu High. What was they were gonna? It was Yuta, Panda, Toge, and Maki were gonna go on the mission. And as they were walking, one of the teachers noticed someone was here. And who pulls up?
One of the teachers. You Gojo? Wasn't it Gojo?
It
Or was
wasn't
it
Gojo. It
No,
was
it
the
was
other.
Utah.
No, no,
Utah was
no.
the first one to
Oh
realize
yeah, you're
something was
right.
off.
You're right. Yuta was like,
Utah was the first one to realize something was off.
he's like, yo, something was off.
Yeah.
And everyone
And
was
then
like,
all the real them look back. They're like, nah, bro. Like, you
that's
can't
just.
sense like human engineering. Like, what are you
That's
talking
true.
about? And then after that, we cut to the scenes to like the principal and Gojo and the rest of the staff, the school staff,
Yeah.
talking about like what to do next, what would be the plan of attacking the school were to be attacked. And guess what? The school was attacked.
It wasn't an attack yet, but it wasn't attacked yet. But then Gojo, I'm sorry, not
Oh, it was
Gojo,
invaded. It was invaded by Ghetto.
Ghetto, Ghetto just pulled up and was like, Yuta, join me, just like that. He basically was praising Yuta and then asking him to join him.
And try to finish Justa, because we all know, trying to get Rika at the end of the day.
Honestly, he just wants
You know?
Rika. And then he explains to Yuta his ultimate dream, and his dream was to kill everyone that is not a Jujutsu sorcerer, and the world to be only filled with people that know how to use sorcery, like Jujutsu sorcery.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
big whack.
yeah, and then
One like that, big whack.
nah, fam, I could never do that.
He's canceled. He needs to be on Twitter.
Canceled. I'm done.
Canceled. That's what
I'm
needs
done.
to happen. You get him.
Yeah, and then he asked Yuta to join him, and Yuta's like, nope, I'm not joining you. And then everyone else pulled up and told Geto to get out of here.
And then
And then Geto said, "I'm not here just to say something. I'm here to declare war. I'm going to declare war on December 25th at I
December
forgot I
24th.
forgot December 20. I'm sorry, you're right. December 24th
December 24th
to the
at two
25th.
different areas.
Two
One of
different.
them was like midtown of the city.
The other one was
The other one was
Kyoto.
Kyoto. The other one was Kyoto.
Yep.
And December 24th, they rolled around and he was a man of his word.
Oh yeah.
They pulled up with the heavies. They pulled up with the demons, in the thousands.
Yep.
But not only that, but him and his cronies. No, his cronies were like in the city with the demons, fighting the other Jutsu staff, school teachers, while Geto himself actually went to Jujutsu High as a flanking maneuver just to go after Yuta because I left Yuta by himself.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, that was actually a pretty stupid move.
It was stupid.
He's after Yuta and he actually leave him by himself.
It was. It was. It was very
You're
dumb.
the list,
It was very dumb.
nothing wrong with Maki, but I don't think Maki is.
It's because she was like no. It's because she was in grade 2. She was in grade 2. That's why. She was still a first year, and Toge and Panda are grade 2 sorcerers. I think that's why they were able to get special permissions. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're already busted. Panda is already strong.
Oh yeah.
There's different transformations, and then you have like Toge who's already busted.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
So what happened was is that Gojo he was just looking around, and he's like, this is not right. This is not right. This is not right.
and being
Something's up.
effective as ever.
Yep. And then that's when he finally realized like, oh snap, his real target was Yuta the entire time. So when he realized that, he grabs Toge and Panda and he's like, yo, listen up. As he's talking, this man's doing like a summoning circle, whatever. Not summoning circle. He was like doing a transportation circle.
Summoning circle to get to places I need to.
All right. And then he told him, listen, man, the real target is Yuta. You protect him with all your life, even if you have to die. And then he went. And then what we noticed is that we noticed Geto getting to the school, just killing the guards left and right, like they were just slice of meat, whatever. And then eventually he stumbled upon Maki. And then after we cut, that's when we saw the Gojo in that scene. And then when we cut back, all we see was Maki on the floor, losing one leg and all bloody. How did you feel about that part, man? Because when I saw that part, I'm like, yeah, that was gonna happen.
I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. I mean, special grade sorcerer such as Geto.
Oh yeah, yeah. Speaking of special grade sorcerers,
I didn't expect anything less. I'm actually not even surprised that it was Osprey.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Speaking of special grade sorcerers, I remember they said that there's only 4 people in the world as special grade sorcerers. It was Geto and Gojo. I think
Geto, Gojo, and Yuta.
I think Yuta just recently became one. They didn't mention the other ones. I forgot. They didn't mention the other ones.
The other one. The other one.
No, no, no. Yuta. I think Yuta recently became one, but they didn't mention the other one.
Yeah, so I'm like, so yeah, we still don't know what the fourth one.
Yeah.
You think it's well, it's not sure because he wasn't even alive. Well, not alive, but he wasn't even a thought.
Yeah.
In the story.
So
That's pretty interesting.
So
you think it's it should be the evil dude, right?
which one?
The main character, like the main antagonist, the main character.
I don't think so. I don't think so because he was still he. I mean, the special grades were already there before he he ate the guy's finger.
No. I'm talking about not Sukuna. I'm talking about like the main antagonist. Remember, the guy with the white.
Oh yeah. Maybe him. You're right. You're probably him. I have no idea. We don't read the manga, so we don't know. And then eventually Yuta showed up and he saw what Geto did to Maki, and he was pissed. My man was mad, and that's where bro,
Of anger,
bro.
friendship, and anime.
Nah, there was nah, fam. And that's where the production just stepped up for the rest of the movie. Oh my gosh, the animation, the choreography, the music. Oh yeah, speaking of music, I remember the very beginning of the movie. The song they put was I loved it. It was so good. I was actually looking for it in the middle of the movie. I was actually looking for that song in the middle of the movie. But yeah, and then it said for the second time ever, Rika was fully manifested, and then Yuta and Geto started fighting. But for Geto, he was just like he was a nothing. Oh no, I think I jumped the gun. Panda and Toge jumped in to save Maki. Remember that? Panda and Toge showed up to save Maki, and then they both lost to Geto. Because I remember Panda going gorilla mode.
Oh my bad. I'm just like this is my computer, but yeah, I remember it. They had flooded, they had float, they were teleported
Yeah,
outside of the thing,
and then
and
that,
then
and
no
then
one's like,
yeah,
let's just break through the walls and go faster.
yeah,
And
and
then
then that's
we
when
got into the fight, and then
yeah, and then that's when Yuta showed up and saw
yeah,
everyone on the floor.
that fight sequence was pretty good. Like Panda versus the
That
Ghetto
was
was
that
pretty
was
good.
great. That was great. That was great.
Panda did put up a good fight. Toge did what he could,
And
but
what did Toga say again? Toga said something. I think he said like um plummet. I think he said
yeah,
plummet.
he said yeah, that's what he said. He said
He
plummet,
said he
and then
said plummet,
came
and then
down.
you just see
It's
Geto's head just like, whoop,
squeeze down.
and then you see the after effects of the plummet. You just see a giant hole on the floor. Like yo, it was huge.
It's a that's her speech is devastating.
It is. It really is. And then that's when
But it's also a double edged sword because you notice why he always speaks in rice bowl ingredients so that he doesn't curse other
yeah,
people by accident, which is pretty intense. So you're telling me I can't have a global conversation if I'm a
nah.
curse user?
Nah, well, it wasn't until like he got defeated by Geto, he couldn't use his curse magic anymore. So Toge told Yuta run away, like because he knows Yuta can't talk properly. I mean, he knows Toge can't talk properly because of his curse spirits. So when he heard Toge say run away, he knows that he was hurt, and that's why he got pissed.
Yeah,
So
facts.
yeah,
Facts.
and he started fighting Geto, and then Geto was like, "This is magnificent. This is amazing. He is awesome. He's better than I thought." I'm like, "Come on, Geto, shut up."
Yeah.
When he saw
They
Rika,
start fighting. So Utah get to start fighting,
yeah,
and
and then yo, Yuta went off, bro.
no, Utah did go off.
He
Utah
went
went no,
off.
no, that
This
man
man,
went that man
this
went.
man grabbed his sword, started slicing all those curses,
Nah,
and
he
then
went ham.
eventually he got on top of a like electric pole. He manifested a microphone and started using the curse
Oh,
speech. I
dude,
saw yo,
when he had Rika behind him, and he was like, "Rika, you ready?" I was like, "What is about to happen?" And he's standing there, and then he summons like a microphone.
yup,
And I'm like, "Okay, what's going on here?" And then you see the symbols, the eye and then the mouth.
yup.
And I was like, "Wait a minute, I've seen this before.
That
It's
was
not like Toge's speech curse
yup.
symbol." And
I was like, that is just busted.
dude,
That was busted.
so so Yusa is a special breed because the fact that he can like, well,
No,
even
no.
before that, we
It
saw
was
him like heal people. We saw him heal people even before he was fighting
yeah.
Geto.
He was yeah
Where did he
he
learn that?
It was after no. It was after he did that thing. He grabbed Panda, Toge, and Maki, and then he started healing them.
No, it was the healing was before. The
He
healing
was it
was
before?
before, and then he went to fight, and then he went to
Okay,
fight him.
okay. And then that's where
Because that's when I was
Rika,
starting to be like, why is he doing this ability?
and then
He's doing
that's where Rika got jealous, and he's like she grabbed Maki, and he's like, no fair, no fair, no fair. Why is it always you? Because she thinks that Yuta likes Maki. So Rika got very jealous, and then
I
Yuta,
remember that scene. I was like, whenever I remember saw that scene, I was like, yo, all right, Rika, I don't think that was the time. I think I think we have bigger issues.
she's a
You
curse,
said Geto
bro.
over
I don't
there
think
in
she'll
the
I don't think she'll
triples.
get it. She's a curse, bro. I don't think she'll get it.
No, but yeah, I'm just like, hey, can you drop her now? Please? We have somebody to defeat before he kills the both of us.
Pretty much. So after that, I think that's when Yuta and Geto started going even harder in the fight. And then you see eventually as Yuta was started like slashing Geto, as they were fighting, Yuta was getting better at using Rika's curse. That's what that was like that was great. It reached to the point where Yuta put all Rika's curse in the sword. When he went for the slash, the sword just broke. And then Geto was like, well, when you put too much curse, it's just gonna break. If the vessel can't handle
Yeah,
it,
and
it's
then
just
he
gonna
just fucking
break.
punches him.
And then he just punches Geto like there was nothing. Yo, that
He
was
was like, alright, if I can't slice you, I'll just punch you.
I just punched. That was
You
awesome.
said it's so kind. You said it's so kind. He even follows up with they're like, no, nobody told me anything.
Nah. Yeah, and then Geto was like, yo, he's actually not bad. He's actually
Yo,
not bad.
Geto is saying that as a special. I'm not gonna lie, as a special grade sorcerer, I expected more from Geto, especially what we seen from Gojo.
Yeah,
Like Gojo looks like he's just like a cut above the rest of everything.
pretty much. So after that, Geto was like, all right, I have to take this seriously. He summons a special grade curse, and then he said, "I'm gonna accumulate all 4,401 demons I have to make it one special great curse." And then Yuta noticed like, all right, so I can't hold back anymore. And he's like, okay, Rika, I want you to give me all your power, and I promise you, I'll give you my body, my soul, my heart, my love, and everything. And so when Rika heard that, Rika was like jumping everywhere. She was excited and
He
happy.
jumped everywhere after Yuta kissed him. I think you forgot that
Yeah,
part.
no, no, I was about to get there. And then once Yuta said that, Yuta went for the kiss. What I thought was mad weird because I would never do that. I
Yeah,
would
I was about to say,
never
no,
do that.
Jujutsu Kaisen has a weird taste.
That
Jujutsu
was,
Kaisen has a
oh
weird
my
taste.
gosh, bro. I would never do
It's
such a
very,
thing.
yeah, it's, ugh.
That's just disgusting. And then that's where you see Rika was able to unleash her full power. Like you see her eye come out. Like,
Power of
bro,
love.
I didn't know this was a romance movie.
Yeah, fam, the power of love, yo.
and
Power
it,
of love times.
yeah, and then that's where you see her eye, and then you see Rika was building up this giant Kamehameha blast, whatever that was.
A fucking beam blast.
Yeah,
Beam of love. Unbeatable. The beam of love,
this
friendship,
that's
and
funny.
management.
Yeah, and then she
Nothing
fires
is
it.
unbeatable. We see it in every app. It's unbeatable.
Yeah, because you remember Gojo. Gojo said that to him. Love is a blessing and a curse. Like one of the greatest curses out there. So when Rika shoot that blast, we just see an explosion and nothing, and then eventually we just cut to Ghetto with a missing arm and bloody and everything. And he was like, "Dang man, I didn't get her. She's too powerful. I didn't think she was that powerful."
Mans was hurt.
Yup. And then
And then
eventually,
we go
yeah,
to
and then
the
we see
next.
Gojo there, and then we found out that Gojo and Geto were actually best friends, and they went to class together. They showed flashback, and they showed one more person there. It was Geto, Gojo, and a girl, which I'm curious who that girl was.
I guess we're gonna learn more about
Maybe,
that in the
maybe,
after
maybe, yeah,
seasons.
maybe eventually next seasons. And then eventually Gojo got there, and then he finished the kill.
Indeed, indeed.
Yep.
Speaking of Gojo and Kill, dude, I love how you skipped the entire fight that Gojo
Oh
and
snap! That's true. I forgot about that. I forgot.
Bro,
Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Rewind, 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 rewind. The fight where Gojo and
and Miguel,
the
bro.
guy with the
Miguel.
the whip,
Yeah, Miguel.
Miguel. There you go. Oh, that was insane. Because Gojo was like, "I'm done playing around. I'm here to take care of everything to go save Yuta and the others."
I love Gojo has the ability to like mess with space and time,
His
spells,
his ability is so is
clear blacks and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he'll still come in your face and rock you.
yeah.
These hands are for everyone. These hands are made of heat.
Yo, that's
Yeah, I
true.
love
This
Gojo.
man would just start
I love
punching the
Gojo.
guy, bro. He started punching him. I'm like, yo, I didn't know Gojo does use close combat.
I mean, we know Gojo used close combat. I mean, ever since the first episode when he went hammy versus
Oh, that's true. That's true.
that big dude.
That's
When he
true.
was
That's
like, all
true.
right, my student is here. I'm about to show off.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I love Gojo.
That was
Gojo
such an
badass.
insane. It reached to the point where in the middle of the fight, you see a cursed demon shows up. Gojo just puts his hand there and just blows his head off. Cause he's like, I'm serious right now. I'm not joking
Yeah.
around.
Gojo's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, you could tell like the crowd was here for Gojo as well, because every time he was on screen, people were crazy.
Yeah.
People
And
went
it
crazy at the beginning.
really? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
No, people love Gojo.
Yeah,
So
in my theater too, we were going crazy for Gojo, and
um,
I love like we had some cameos from the other school guys, like
the blonde dude, I forgot what his name.
the blonde dude,
What is his name? The Dexter looking dude, the one with
Dexter,
the tie.
the guy with
The
like
one,
the
the
machete.
one with the flexibility is like he can like
He did something. He was pretty. It was nice seeing him fight again. I actually miss seeing him. And then we had like
very
that girl, the girl with the giant battle axe. She for me, once I saw her fight, bro, I thought she was holding back. She was just dancing around with the
he
curses,
was
bro.
he was
She was dancing around with the curses. And what's
actually
his?
sure thing.
And then the other students from the other school. Remember them? My besto friend.
Oh no, aren't they from the same school? They're from Jujutsu High. They're just different years.
Yeah, different. No, different sections. Some different school.
Different
Somewhere else.
years.
Somewhere else. Somewhere else. They go to a different place. I think the Kyoto section, if I believe. And then
Oh, for real?
I think so. I could be wrong. Someone correct us.
I thought it
Um,
was just different years. But yeah, we have Mr. Boogie Woogie.
Boogie
We got
Woogie.
Mr. Boogie Woogie. We got the guy that could use blood. He had the broom.
Yeah, and
And And then we had the girl with the
Which,
blue hair. With the
yeah, their little screen time just shows us that they're not actually the main focus of this movie, which I was actually pretty sad. But I'd say that I was happy to see him, but I wanted to see more of
I
him.
miss Mr. Boogie Woogie.
Boogie Woogie, I miss him. Okay, I think that was it for the people were dying, teachers were
For the
helping them, but
cinematic,
yeah,
yeah, you had sorcerers dying left and right. It was a pretty cool fight scene. Demons were dying,
I think that's it,
sorcerers
right?
were dying. The Gojo Miguel fight was awesome. But yeah, we can move on.
Okay,
We
so
said,
after Gojo killed Geto, we cut into Maki, Panda, and Toge waking up Yuta. Yuta wakes up and he's like, "All right, guys, I promised Rika that I give my life to her, so I have to go." So she was like, Maki was like, "What do you mean? You know that means you're gonna have to die, right?"
that means death.
Yeah, that means death, right? And then that's where Gojo pulled up, or either Gojo pulled up or Rika turned back to her regular human form.
They both happened at the same time.
Yeah,
Both
there's
happened
that.
at the same time.
And then Gojo was like, "All right, pause, hold up, time out, time out, time out. Rika did not curse you. You cursed Rika." And then that's where we found out that Gojo sent someone to investigate Yuta's background. And eventually we found out that Yuta is a relative of Gojo.
Broken person.
Broken, bro. And we found out Yuta is related to Gojo this entire time. And the reason.
It's safe to say in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, for you to be a successful and strong sorcerer, you need to come from a good family.
Pretty much. It's sad.
Yeah,
It's sad, but it's true.
yeah,
Yeah, and then we found out that it's because Yuta refused to accept Rika's death, so he cursed Rika, and then eventually when he found out that it was actually him that cursed Rika, he felt bad because he's like, all right, so everyone that was actually my fault, not Rika's fault, and then he felt bad for making Rika into a curse. But Rika came and told him that don't cry. Thanks to you, I was able to live a couple more years, and I got to see you grow, and I was happy about that, which I think was actually pretty sweet.
a little heartfelt moment.
It was nice. It was actually pretty. It was
I'm not gonna lie.
adorable.
At one point, she was like, "Oh, this time I spent with you was even better than this time I spent alive." I was like, "Cap, cap, 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 cap."
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's pretty. It's I don't know.
It was good.
For what it is. The movie is alright. It's okay. It's like
Yeah,
a coming of age story.
and then yeah,
Going through the struggles, going through his trials and tribulations, going through his personal journey.
yep,
See him gaining confidence, making friends, going out and doing his own thing, finding his purpose in life.
pretty
And
much.
now, I'd say it was pretty interesting to see how
Yep,
he took it.
it
I
was.
can't wait to see him for in the Jutsu anime.
This is this.
Cause I know he's been mentioned a lot in the anime, but apparently he's in overseas right now. But I know we're eventually.
All right,
gonna see
all
him.
right, all right, wait, wait, pause. We have like two more scenes to talk about, and then we'll talk about this. And then we cut to the group Maki Panda and Toge and Yuta going on the mission, and then that's where the movie ends right there. But if you
So,
stay
on that note,
but if you stay after the post credit scenes, you eventually see that I forgot where exactly. You eventually see Yuta and Miguel talking, and then they were both eating. And as they were eating, you see eventually, as someone that was walking behind them, Gojo pulled up.
you said you saw Miguel,
Yuta and Miguel were talking. Yes,
the black dude.
the guy Gojo was fighting in the district.
Interesting.
Yeah,
You think Miguel joins the sorcerers?
I have no idea, but Geto died, so we don't know. Maybe.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, and then Gojo showed up, and he's like, "Long time no see, Yuta." And then that's where the post-credit scenes end, which I believe is a segment that we're gonna see Yuta in season 2, in my opinion.
Oh, we're definitely gonna see him in season 2 because he's been actually mentioned a lot in season 1. We just
Yeah,
have never seen like an actual like visual.
yeah, 100%.
But I'm actually interested to see how he worked in season 2 because in this movie he was pretty young, so
All right.
he's definitely a much more seasoned character.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for that. What about you? Do you have anything to say about the movie? I
In
think I
my
said
opi-
it.
in my opinion, I think it was a great movie. I just didn't think it was a romance movie, but it was a great movie. It was a good Jujutsu movie, and I recommend everyone that likes Jujutsu to watch this movie. I enjoyed it. It was great.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
I was thinking of 8.
An 8?
I was thinking of 8.
I'd give it a 7. I feel like I, I feel like
I feel like it could have been better, in my
it
opinion.
could have been better for sure. It could have been better for sure. I feel like it was too tropey at times.
The regular shonen trope.
I,
It checked all the shonen boxes.
it did. It did.
It really did.
Everything came in on as like clockwork. But yeah, I
Good
enjoyed it.
good
To me, it
movie.
was 10 out of 10. I would actually be interested to see another Jujutsu movie. I'm excited to see the Jujutsu as well. Can't wait to see what they have in store, next for us. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
All right, great.
So I guess that's that's it.
what do you guys think about this movie? I'd like to hear what you guys
Oh
think.
yeah, what do you guys think about this movie? Like, let us know in the comment section. Always comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. We'll be doing a lot more of these, a lot more videos, a lot more uploads, a lot more
If you
reviews.
guys are a
A lot more
returning,
things.
if you guys are a returning viewer, just click on the
Oh no, you
subscribe,
guys are
please.
actual returners.
Just click, just
We know who you are.
that little red button
We'll,
right there.
we'll,
That
we'll
little
come
red,
in.
the little red button right there. You see that? Click on it, please. Click on it. Just click. Just. You see. Just grab this mouse, click down, and then that's it.
Please. But yeah, that's us. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Peace
Peace.
out, guys.